I feel like I've been trying to rope you into this podcast since the first content room.
You have.
And I finally pinned you down. I finally pinned you down. You've waited till the better content room came along.
This is lovely, by the way. Well done. Congratulations.
We try. It's getting there. We've been doing it like, I think it's like October we started. I think we launched in October, the start of October. And it's been amazing. To be fair, we had a great start. We had a great launch. But there's definite improvements that we're trying to do now. Just little bits that just improve the experience and stuff.
Yeah.
Just taking a leaf out of Jamie Ray's book, talking about like brand experience and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Like customer service, from start to finish. So there's stuff like that. But the amount of people that are coming in now and like the podcast flying, other people's podcasts.
I've seen loads of people here. Yeah.
And we weirdly, we've done like loads of social media stuff. And like that's what we do. We do social media content. But since we came here, it's kind of like naturally just transitioned into like content for everything. Yeah. So we do like branding campaigns, marketing campaigns, YouTube videos, website contents, audio books.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So
everything.
Anything that basically has content, we do now.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a branding like pickle for us really, because like, do we keep branding ourselves as a social media business, or do we keep branding ourselves as like just a creative agency now? So it's like almost like a full scale production house.
Yeah. You've got loads of variety though, haven't you?
Exactly.
That's what people want.
Exactly. So
don't just want to pigeonhole yourself into just one.
Yeah. And we haven't even marketed it that way.
Yeah.
Which is weird. With that said though, I've seen the growth over the last, we're kind of technically in our 6th year now.
Yeah.
It's COVID we started just before COVID, but really it was COVID when we started. And I feel like me and you came up around the same time.
Yeah.
Kind of started out roughly the same. I don't know, like we kind of met each other when we were kind of like, our businesses were a lot smaller then.
Yeah, yeah.
And we kind of met each
We've
other
had
then.
some good conversations, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, the struggles.
But over time, like, I always ask myself this question: if you'd have told me that I'd be in this position 5 years ago when we started the house, never would have believed you.
No.
Like, as I said to you just before we came on, I was very raw to it at the start.
Yeah.
I didn't really have any network, didn't know anyone, especially in Liverpool.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of putting myself in places like networking meetings and kind of things where...
That's where we met, wasn't it? Networking?
Yeah. And I was just kind of like, just kind of putting myself in situations. Now, fast forward 5 years, we're seeing brands like ours putting on like huge events, doing massive stuff. We even like connected well-connected events for the Chamber, and you were talking to people in Liverpool.
Yeah, in LFC.
Not Everton, right?
Yeah.
But how have you found that over the last couple? We'll start right at the start. Like, obviously, for anyone who doesn't know who you are and what you do, obviously most people in our audience will be aware of each other. But for anyone who might be watching this who's not aware, give a bit of background about who you are and how Lola Starr came to be.
So, my name's Kate, and I founded the brand originally in 2019.
By the way, just a caveat to this.
Yeah.
For the first year, Kate was so polite to me that she didn't tell me that her name was Kate, because I kept calling her Lola.
Oh, do you know what? The amount of people that do call me Lola, so I don't tend to correct them, to be honest.
I know. Yeah. And then someone said their name's Kate, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. But if you call me Katie, I will correct. I get that a lot as well. Yeah, Katie. Or is it Catherine? No, it's just Kate.
No, it's Kate. Okay.
Or Lola.
Yeah, I could have kept calling you Lola just out of principle, but no, I'll just keep calling Kate now. So you started with Lola Starr, and then how did it sort of take off from there?
So I did start the brand with children's wear originally, and then as the brand grew and I developed the designs, I ended up designing activewear in 2021.
It was activewear where you originally intended to go, or was it just children's wear when you started?
So do you know what, Steve? I've been a seamstress since I left school. So left school 16, went straight into an apprenticeship, worked in Fords, then I went out into manufacturing, and I was there for like 11 years. So I've been in the industry forever. I've done theatre costume, production design, tailoring, bit of everything really. So I ended up going to uni. I was about 37, I think, maybe 30, 37, yeah. So I decided to have a change in what I was doing, and I thought I'll do the visual merchandising. So I went into the degree in visual merchandising, and our final major project, I designed this dress, and it was called the 365-day dress. So it had interchangeable sleeves, so it was a children's dress. So it allowed for room for growth, versatility, choosing different textures. It's real, like, modular fashion. It's an absolutely gorgeous design. I love it. So on the back end of that, on the launch night, I thought, I'm going to turn this into a business at the end, because at the time I already had a boutique. It was called Kate Hill Boutique. So I was doing women's dresses, prom dresses, things like that. Yeah. So then I went on a mission to start the brand up. And it was always going to be made in the UK, because that's what I've done all my life. So yeah, I started with the children's wear, and as the designs developed, we then had COVID. You just can't get away with missing that word out, can you? I think if you've had a business for that period of time.
I'm convinced that the world is like completely just changed since COVID. I mean,
yeah, it has, so hasn't it?
There's three topics that I try and stay away from because they're very polarising.
Yeah.
Politics, religion, and COVID.
Yeah, so let's move past that anyway, because I'm bored of that.
There's definitely, COVID was definitely a point in time.
Yeah.
I think everyone would agree on this, where the world kind of changed. It's not been the same since.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID is just a lot different world than post-COVID.
Completely different.
Yeah. And actually in COVID, we started, because we were doing like a bit of content production, but like not that much.
Yeah.
And we started COVID as a video editing business. So like you would send us a video, we'd edit it and send it back. That was like our whole business model basically. But it was taking me fucking ages. It would take me so long to just do any videos. Because back then there wasn't like any like.
You've got all your AI now.
You couldn't subtitle videos. Back then you couldn't even subtitle videos.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to manually go in and
really?
write out all the subtitles and stuff. So it was like just took forever. So it was unsustainable to do it that way. But what was it like for like the clothing industry? Was it hard to get stuff out there at that time? Because people weren't like going to gyms and training and stuff.
Yeah, like it completely changed. So when I launched in 2019, I was out there doing all the pop-up events, which was great. It was all over the place. And then obviously you had COVID, which was early 2020, wasn't it? And it just changed the way people bought, the way they dressed. Everywhere, you didn't need to buy dresses to go out because no one could go out. It was more loungewear, which I'd already started designing. I've always been into fitness, and to be honest, I was like early 40s at the time. I was fed up with my body, the way it was looking, and especially my stomach area, which I'm quite honest about. I don't really like it. So I thought I'm going to design some leggings that really shape and support around the tummy area. So I was making sure I sourced the correct fabric. They've got like a slight compression, so it does all the work for you. The designs are really thoughtful, they're functional, and that's where the love and the design for the leggings came along. And when I launched the activewear, I only launched with 3 pieces. There was the leggings, the sports bra, and a vest. That was it. Really simple.
That's interesting. So I always think like, you look at someone like, if you look at like the bigger brands, they always marketed it to like the elite, you would say, like, the ripped 6-pack bodybuilder or the lean as anything 25-year-old girl.
Yeah. Which is not relatable to everyone.
No, and actually I'd probably say it's not relatable to probably 80% of people, even people who love doing fitness.
Yeah.
So if someone's like me and you who love going to the gym and love training and keeping fit and healthy, it's still not probably relatable to me and you, because we like, so actually I actually think it's a great idea to do that, because how many, let's say I'm 40 this year, you're only 40s, obviously you don't mind me saying that.
Nearly 50.
But let's say like between 40 and 60.
Yeah.
You could probably put any 45 to 50-year-old woman in that chair and they probably would say the same thing as what you just said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, to the majority of them.
Yeah.
So actually, there's probably a big market for what you do there. And actually keeping it in the UK is like just a massive thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So over time, talk to me a little bit about how you actually went about building that brand and building that sort of like awareness model around it, because it seems to me like Lola Starr's just popping up everywhere now.
Do you know what? It's been hard and it's been slow, to be honest. And I think as well, when I started out with the activewear, I was also doing the children's wear alongside. Yeah. So I'm aware that
and do you still do the children's wear now?
No. Do you know what? Since I decided to drop that line of children's wear and fully focus on the activewear, that's what changed.
Yeah.
Because I think I was getting confused. So I think the customer must have been confused. Like, is she children's wear or activewear?
Yeah.
You know? And I had the website redone, introduced more items, new collections, dropped the children's wear, and then fully focused on it. So that was like October 23, I think it was. Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's really moved on since then, and it's clarity, isn't it? You know, it was if I was confused, the customer must have been confused.
Yeah. Confusion is the enemy.
Yeah.
I was speaking to Adam Jones about this the other day. It's like you got to get that branding right, and you got to get that that marketing message right, actually.
Yeah.
Because the more confused people are, we talk about it before we came on here.
Yeah.
It's like no one cares like about the back end stuff, really. Like in the main. So you might get the odd person who might be interested in like, you know, a fancy camera or a fancy sewing machine or whatever it is. But ultimately what people care about is how it makes them feel.
Yeah.
Or the outcome they get out of it. So I suppose to that point, if you are a woman who's like maybe a bit paranoid about selling your body and you got activewear that actually helps that and makes them feel good. And when they're in it, they feel good.
Yeah. Because they're designed by a woman who has the same problems. You know, I'm wearing them today. I could have turned up and wore like a nice pair of jeans and whatever, but I wouldn't feel good. Whereas I feel these make me feel good.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, but it seems to me like as your brand has grown, your fitness journey has grown as well.
Yeah.
Like I see you all the time now popping up doing fitness stuff and running and doing like different fitness challenges and keeping fit and everything. And that to me is the journey. That's like such an inspiring thing, because if you can take someone who's like, say, not really into fitness or not really doing much activity, and you can inspire them to put some clothes on and actually get out there and do some stuff, that's like must be a massive win for you as well.
And do you know what? Like, it's not something I like, you know, putting myself on Instagram when I've got like a bra and me briefs on and I'm stood there like, you know, it's not something I tend to do. But, you know, I shared that post last year and the amount of women that were WhatsApping me and inboxing me, and I was like, wow, well, it was worth it. So people,
100%.
You know, it really does inspire other people. Even when I put this running one on Sunday, and someone messaged me and said, Kate, you've just inspired me to get out of bed and go for a run. So they were lying in bed and it got them out.
There you go.
So it really does. You know, you think we hold ourselves back, don't we? But I think if you're doing honest and authentic posts like that, people will relate with it as well. And you're all helping someone. Ultimately,
you are helping people.
Yeah.
And it's good. And also, the stuff, the actual material, the clothes are really, really good.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't me like just blowing smoke up your ass because you're on the podcast. It's actually not. I bought a pair for Becky. What? Not this Christmas, last Christmas.
Yeah.
Like over a year ago. And she still wears it to this day now.
Yeah.
So the sustainability's there. It's
good great. Sturdy material.
She loves it. She still uses it now.
Yeah.
Like,
it's made well. That's what it is.
And also it looks good.
Yeah.
And also they're just nice
Washes
designs.
well, dries nice.
100%.
It's got the shape retention. It'll just go back.
100%. Just before we move on to some more, this is the most pressing topic. When are you bringing up the Meggings?
Oh, listen, got something to tell you.
Oh God, is this like a special announcement for the podcast?
You're here to hear first. So my new manufacturer that I've partnered with is actually coming to the Stronger Together event next Sunday.
Nice.
Now, the he's got his own brand as well now that he makes compression leggings
Nice.
for athletes. So you're talking like big clubs in the UK, Europe. He's just going over to Canada. So they're like compression leggings, which footballers and athletes they have to wear to fly to all these European games and things like that.
Yeah.
So they're manufacturing the new collection now. So going forward, this is my new manufacturer. I do bespoke pieces myself. Anyway, I've invited him down. So how it works, he has a body scanner. So he scans like men or women. You wear a pair of shorts. He scans. So make sure you bring your shorts next week. So he's got a handheld body scanner, and they measure your body within a millimeter.
Wow.
They then create a digital pattern, and it goes to their factory, and then they cut that pattern out, and they are made bespoke to you.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are actually collaborating on something special that day. So it'll have Lola Starr branding on, but it'll be made with the new partner. So it's dead exciting. So get yourself down there.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I actually think there's like because when I was prepping for this podcast, I done jiu-jitsu yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
I do jiu-jitsu all the time. I love it. And the rash guards in jiu-jitsu are like...
Oh, did you mention this to me one time?
They're almost like... I wouldn't say the compression as such.
Yeah.
But they're definitely like an elastic, like a close on your body.
Yeah.
Like stretching fabric. And you can like like Nath, who's our black belt in the gym, he has a brand called Gambit.
Yeah.
And he sublaminated the logos and stuff on. I don't know where he gets them from. Maybe like, I don't know where he orders them in from. But that kit is so good. I mean, it's the same as Lola Starr. Like, you wash it 100 times over. I must have rolled in that kit hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Like, when I say hundreds, I mean hundreds of rounds. It's never ripped. It's never...
So that'll be down to the fabric he's using, the design, the construction.
Yeah, but I mean that sort of game, like more and more women I'm finding now are going into the gym and training. There's loads of stuff. I mean, there's loads of like markets there that are just waiting to be added, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly.
See, the thing with this, because obviously it's made bespoke, it's going to come with a higher price tag because it's not manufactured, you know, there's not massive MOQs, it's not mass produced, they're made to you. So, you know, it's probably, it's not going to be for someone who's just wearing a pair of leggings and popping the shops or whatever. It's really for athletes who really, you know, for instance, if you're a high roxer, you know, you're going to go out and you're going to spend on the best trainers, aren't you, to make sure you perform on the day.
If you're someone who does high rocks or someone who does...
You'll pay for your kit.
Jiu-jitsu or goes to gym.
Or any sport,
or just, generally just goes to gym normally. It's worth investing in something like that because the amount of value you get out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I bought Nath's kit. So Nath done this thing where it was like, you get like a white belt rash guard. When you get your blue belt, you get the blue belt one, the purple one, brown and black. And obviously you buy the new kit as you get upgraded in terms of belts. And I'm up to purple belt now. And I've got the white one, the blue one, the purple one. Yeah. And obviously the goal now is to get the brown and I want that kit. I've saved them all, obviously.
Like a rainbow, won't it?
But the fact that they've lasted that long when I'm still using it is unreal. And shout out to Nath there because he smashed that because he's just got it nailed. And but like you look at like that kind of sport, you look at high rocks, you look at women's football now, you look at
running.
I take Harry to football. There's so many girls there now just playing.
Yeah,
and
all over the place, 40.
Yeah, and all of them are going to grow up and become, at minimum, probably people who go to gym. At minimum, probably do sports. You look at the rise of paddle. You look at the rise of pickleball and all that kind of stuff.
Like running as well.
Yeah, run clubs.
Huge.
And I think with like something I've noticed in the business community in Liverpool over the last few years as well is communities have become like a massive thing.
Yeah.
So back when I started out as a PT years ago, it was all just like, you know, business style networking groups.
Yeah. And very like the corporate kind of thing.
To me, it was just boring. Like, and I used to get really like mentally fatigued by them all. And I was like, fucking, I got another one. But now there's so many like thriving communities coming up. in fitness, in health, in business.
Mm.
I mean, we're part of loads.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think that if you can nail something like that and that sort of thing and just get involved in that, it's a massive thing. So well done. Well done for that. So over time, what gave you the idea to run like events alongside the clothing? Was it like you going to like exhibitions and stuff and seeing and being inspired by it, or was it just an idea you had in your head?
Yeah, do you know what? Like, I know we've always, like, you've joked, I'm networking queen and I'm everywhere and I'm doing this, that, and you're like, you're everywhere. But I've met loads of incredible people, brands, businesses, practitioners on my journey. And I also know how hard it is to run a business. Like, it's really hard.
Yeah.
And I've done that many pop-up shops, events, and I used to say yes to them all. You know, can you be at this one? Yeah, I'll be there. And you know what? Sometimes you don't take into consideration the time and effort that you're putting in. And it's not all about having a sale on the day, but you can go there. And I know anyone watching this who's done pop-up shops will know it can be soul destroying standing there all day and to not get anything from it.
Definitely.
So with Stronger Together, I knew that I wanted to create a space for people who align with the event. So it wasn't just going to be lots of different kinds of businesses. It was businesses that aligned with the event. So I knew that your customer would be walking through those doors. So you could have great conversations, collaborations, things like that. It was really intentional to have the right people in the right room.
I love it. So from the sort of idea of that to making it a reality on the first one last year,
I know.
Like, what was that process like? Because I say this, like, I've thought so much about running events, like creative events, like social media based or content related, or bringing business owners together to help improve the creative. And it seems like such a mammoth task.
Yeah, it is.
When you're so busy. Going back to your point about knowing how hard it is in a business to build a business, it's like you do all your work in the day and you get out and about and you're running around and you try to make connections and try to build revenue and all this kind of stuff going on. And then what people don't see is you're still going home and doing the dishes and hoovering the house and putting your kids to bed and being on the laptop till 12 o'clock at night and
I know, it's hard.
Sleepless nights after time. It's very, very hard for people, innit? So to add such a mammoth task to that, such as building a huge event.
I probably underestimated it.
So how did you find that process, like, as a whole?
Like, first one was so stressful because, events isn't my thing, but I knew what I wanted to create and that's probably what kept me going because I just believed in it and I knew what I was creating was something beneficial to everyone involved.
I love it. So how long was that process from start to finish?
Do you know what? I went to an event and I think I went to an event in the June, but I'd already had the conversation about booking it and it was in my mind. I think it was just over the spring, summer, really, and then we had it in the October.
I love it. So like 3 or 4 months of planning.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But it was already planned in my head before then, if you know, like every time I was getting to that point where everyone I was going to, I was thinking, I want to do this myself, but not cherry pick the businesses, but make sure the right people were in the room. I wasn't like the amount of people that I've reached out and it's just not the right event. Not the right event. That's not the right word. Perhaps not the right
setting.
Yeah. For instance, I don't know, use it as an example. Say you had a toy shop, for instance. This event wouldn't be for you because it's not necessarily going to be your customer walking through the door.
100%.
People are not going to come over. I want the right people to be in the room, to align with the event. I want people to learn, gain knowledge, be inspired. You can be in the room with amazing people and one conversation, it could change your life.
100%.
It could change you, whether that's on a personal note or a business connection. And that's why I want it to be right for everyone.
I love it. It seemed as well like you got so much buy-in from people like that as well. Like on the day, I seen like Shred Fast going on. I seen
and do you know what?
like fitness stuff going on. People, having a good time, learning stuff, people exhibiting, showcasing the businesses. I mean, what more can you ask for an event like that?
Yeah, so I wanted it to be interactive. I wanted it to be really high vibe. I wanted people to come in and feel welcomed, feel like they could speak to anyone, try new things, speak to the brand owners, practitioners. Yeah, I just wanted it to be a real community space, a real uplifting space, not one that you go in and it's cliquey and everyone's like, gathering around this one brand and all the other people are stood there. It's not, if that's you, it's not for you, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, social media. I mean, we talk a lot about social media on this podcast, obviously, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
And he said about, like, obviously you putting yourself out there and making yourself slightly more vulnerable on socials helped.
Yeah.
How did social media help that in terms of just amplifying and the awareness of it?
Of the first event?
Of the first event.
Yeah, I mean, it was massive. We had 14 exhibitors on the first one, and then plus you had all your trainers and everything. And, everyone involved really got behind it. They all shared. And I'll be forever grateful for everyone who took a chance on me on the first one because they didn't know how it was going to go, what it was really about. But they all, they signed up for it. So, yeah, I'm grateful for them.
And was there any lessons that you learned from the first one that you're taking into the second one?
Loads.
So is it more or less stressful this time?
Do you know what? I'm excited this time. I feel like the first one, it was getting bigger and it took a lot on. And I've partnered with Velosia sportswear brands for this second event, but the first one, I won't say I did it on my own because it's not. It's stronger together. Loads of people helped and made it possible, but it was stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alan's like, I can't believe you're doing another one. But yeah.
So what are you taking into this next one that people might not know? Is it like is there any?
So do you mean like lessons learned and different things
exactly,
we're doing?
Yeah.
So for instance, like Boxpark, if you've been in there, it's a massive space, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this
I love
time,
Boxpark.
yeah, it's such a gorgeous venue. And so we're moving the guest speakers now. We'll be in the beatbox room. So we'll learn from that last time. Such a big room. Not everyone wants to listen to the guest speakers, and then it's not fair on the exhibitors because people are like having to be a bit quieter. So guest speakers will be in the beatbox room, and that way they get. It's a soundproof room. It's more private. If you want to listen to them, you'll be in that room. Again, it's that thing, having the right people in the right room.
Yeah.
What else have we changed? We've doubled on exhibitors, so it's going to be bigger. We've got.
So how many exhibitors have you got?
We've got 29.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I won't ask you to name all the exhibitors in case.
I know. I feel like if I miss someone out, I'll walk out of this room and be like.
But what I'll do is,
can you add this in?
Again, I'll keep this in the podcast, but if you send me a list of all the exhibitors, I'll tag them all into the post.
Oh yeah, that'll be great.
So they can share it and stuff as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously if there's any clips that we pull from this podcast for it, we'll tag them in as well. So they'll all get a bit of
that's great, and that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I found that, I was always like, by nature, I'm super competitive.
Yeah.
Like really competitive. And I'm still competitive now, and I really want to win. I want to win everything I do. So I want to be the best content room. I want to be the best at socials. I want to be the best. But with that said, what I realised was over time, to be the best, it's not about being competitive. It's about being collaborative.
Yeah,
and if the way I win on social and with content is by collaborating and helping people be better, and actually in some cases being better than me.
Yeah. We can learn from so many people, though, can't we?
100%. Honestly, I learn. Honestly, Mark Waldron used to say this to me. It's like I'm the most coachable person in the world.
Yeah.
Because I just want to learn. I just want to learn. Yeah. And sometimes it's not the easiest thing to do in the world because your ego gets in the way a bit, or you're like, oh no, all that stuff, or like, what can anyone tell me about being a content room or this and that? But actually, the more collaborative I've become over the last few years, and the more I've tried to like help and share with people, the better the business has got over time.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes it is hard to quantify that in terms of like monetary gain. It's hard. So it's like Becky says to me sometimes, why are you going to all these like events and networking meetings and this and that? You don't get anything from it. I'm like, I do, but I don't get anything that day.
Yeah.
Like I'm not walking away with a big $5,000 check in my pocket. Like, most of the time. But over time, the relationships happen where you end up doing stuff together.
Yeah, comes back.
It comes back, 100%. And how that comes back isn't always monetary either. It could just be a massive value add.
Yeah.
Now, one thing we've got planned with the content room actually is we want to like expand into more content rooms. So one thing I'm really working hard on this year is getting this one to like being like a flagship content room where it's like, this is the one. So the vision we've got in our head is, do you when you walk into like a Nando's or like a Costa Coffee or whatever?
Yeah.
Could be anywhere in the world, whatever one.
Yeah.
But you know it's a Nando's, or you know it's a Costa, or you know it's a Mackey's or whatever. You just know. When people walk into a content room, no matter where it is, whether it's in Liverpool or Whittle or Manchester, London, whatever, I want them to. It's like a signature content room.
Yeah.
So once you get past all the microphones and the cameras and the lighting and everything and the backdrops and everything, what makes it distinct is a content room. Now, I think actually, and this is, I don't want to sort of push you too far in the direction that you might not have in your own head, but like box parks all kind of look the same. I mean, I've been to the box park in Manchester and London. They kind of look the same. Have you ever thought about going into like different cities with it, with the Stronger Together stuff?
Do you know what? It crossed my mind that obviously I want to grow the events. This will be the second one. So definitely looking on growing. Definitely want to grow the events, yeah. But I think because we've started off, it's about supporting
local. Or is it too much stress?
No, do you know what? Though, with the right people involved. So I've partnered with Velosia, like you said before, this time. So we're working together and we're growing the event. So it's a little bit easier because we can offload like what I'm good at, I'll keep doing.
Well, it's bigger and better. At the end of the day, it's bigger and better than last year.
Yeah.
So next year when you look at it, you'll go, oh, we learned all this from having this.
Yeah. And we're going to learn from this year as well, like you 100%. Said. Yeah.
I was actually speaking to, I had Diane Senegals on from Northwest Training College.
Oh, yeah, she's lovely. Oh,
and Jasmine Lane came with her.
Yeah, they're on the stage, sisters, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're both on the stage,
She is brilliant.
Yeah.
She is absolutely brilliant. Diane, obviously, what she does, she's doing 42 accredited courses now.
Is she?
She's working with the King's Trust in half terms. She has kids courses going on so they can come in, get used to doing like, health, beauty stuff. Yeah. It's all health and beauty stuff.
Yeah,
like,
she's lovely.
Like makeup.
I've known Diane for
Yeah. I didn't realise.
Actually,
I think I've known her from a distance for years, but when she came in, she was brilliant.
Yeah.
And I mean that. And I didn't realise how popular she was. Yeah. I mean, after videos we've done that have gone out there, have gone semi-viral now.
Yeah. She's brilliant.
And Jasmine it's the first time I'd met her, but she was sitting here.
Yeah.
And she was talking on, like, she wasn't on the podcast, but she was talking in the podcast. And some of it, like, for how young she is, how wise she is, and like the brand that she's built.
Yeah, incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely amazing, yeah. And she's going to come back on the podcast soon.
Is she? Yeah.
But do you know what? I might try and Jasmine, if you're watching this when it gets released, you're coming back on the podcast before the events, or maybe just after the event, so we can talk about it.
I've just had an idea. With you saying you want to take the content room into different places. I know at short notice, but would it be able for you to do like a little place somewhere in Boxpark at Stronger Together next week, and you could get people in and maybe just do like little
interview people,
little 10-minute interviews.
10-minute slot, yeah.
I'm just trying to think because the beatbox room is gonna have people going in and out. Just with it being loud in there, is there any way around it?
What you do is, what I do is I just bring the microphones, the cameras, and the lights.
As long as I think if you're upstairs, maybe outside the beatbox room would probably be the quietest part.
Is the beatbox room where Dan had his event?
Yeah, but in that room there's yoga, then Matt's doing his guest
podcast
speaking.
On the road.
Then we've got breath work, and then we've got our power panel, which I'm dead excited about.
Really? Well, who's on the power panel?
So we've got Kirsty Longley, who's a UK like elite runner for marathons. Nice. We've got Harriet McGuffey. Nice. She's Liverpool PT, high rocks leader.
Yeah, she's been around for years, Harriet.
Yeah. And Hannah Laverty. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like smashing high rocks, and she's
Yeah.
got the new
Yeah.
gym and stuff like that.
Amazing.
So
She got a new gym, has she?
yeah, level up.
Oh yeah. Amazing.
Next level, sorry, it's not level up.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Next level. Yeah.
And are you on the panel as well?
I might be hosting it.
Oh yeah. Well, you better add. You got to now. You've said it now.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I actually think that's a great idea. If the logistics work out,
That's a great idea.
Yeah, just do 10-minute slots with people.
Yeah. And it's a great opportunity for you, but for other people to get content and come and visit you, and whether they're exhibiting or just people in the room, be brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's make that happen then.
Yeah, the only thing we'd need is, like, obviously, just the only thing that would interfere with it really is noise.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. So if it was like quietish, it doesn't have to be perfectly quiet.
Yeah, I think, do you know what? I'll share the schedule with you so you can look, because there's going to be a DJ on from like the get-go. And then when the live sessions are on, there'll also be music. But he's talking at 11 on the main stage. So that'll be quiet, but you'd be upstairs. So we just have to figure that bit out.
Yeah.
Is there any other space in Boxpark
I mean,
that I can think
in
of?
theory, if you
do you know what there is? I don't know, weather permitting, but there's the garden area outside. That would be cold. Cold. Yeah. Be quiet.
Stickers out in the garden.
You never know. It might be nice next weekend.
Do you know what? Yeah, we'll talk
Have
about.
Think about
we'll talk about this.
I'm there tomorrow.
I'm actually in Barcelona till Saturday before, so it's a good job it's on a Sunday.
Yeah. Well, let me know. I think it'd be a good opportunity.
I will, 100%.
Yeah.
That'll be quality. That. There's loads. I mean, and there's loads of people that I know through socials, but I don't know in real life.
Yeah.
But I want to get to know.
Yeah.
So people like Hannah Lavity, people like 360 Cycle, all them kind of people who are doing really good stuff. I know they've upgraded now. Yeah. And we could talk about all that stuff. Yeah, so there's loads of opportunity there.
I'm going there later on to Jolene's 360.
Yeah. I was actually contemplating asking her on the podcast, you know.
Oh, she's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll definitely do it.
Yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
So she's coming along to Stronger Together with, the last one, she had the whole beatbox room and done like a full like spin session, but she's bringing 3 bikes this time and they'll all be downstairs.
Nice.
So people can just jump on the bikes, and she's got these goggles, which are like, what do you call it? Virtual
reality,
yeah. Where you feel like you're in her studio.
How
good's that?
Yeah, belting. Yeah. So you almost get like an immersive experience of that's quality. That
because we've got like a interactive stations.
I mean,
so there's a couple of beds.
There's so much opportunity there for people getting involved. I mean, whether it's just coming along and just getting inspired to keep fit, or getting involved in sort of sessions, or getting involved in people building relationships or making friends, whatever. I think there's just so much like great opportunity there, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited.
You put some food for thought in my head now.
Have I?
Yeah.
Your mind's like that. Yeah, no, it's going to be good. There's loads of.
One question I always ask everyone when you come on is, we're in March of 2026 now. So we're still roughly in the first phase of the year.
Yeah.
It's not really New Year anymore, but you would say it's the first part of the year. Got any big goals for this year? Like sort of moving forward?
So I did write them, you know, when you have like your vision board at the beginning of the year, but in all honesty, this event's just taken up too much of my time. Like everything's just gone on the back burner at the moment. I'm launching a new collection, which we filmed it last Thursday. So, and I got the ad back last night. I'll have to show you it. It's amazing. So I am launching the collection at Boxpark on the day. So that's one big goal, to like the collection, and I've rebranded as well. It is beautiful. So I've done a new logo. It's very feminine. It's like a motion logo. It's gold. And it comes along with the new manufacturing partner. Everything's just elevated.
So obviously, with all that's amazing, and obviously, I think the brand, from my outside view, will just keep going from like strength to strength. Will you run another event this year as well? Like later on in the year?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Like again in October, maybe?
Yeah, so last one was October. This is March. It's either we'll do this one and then we'll assess everything and look at it properly after the event and see whether to do another one in October, or would it just be one big massive one a year?
I mean,
but we will like evaluate it afterwards and see what's best.
I just love the concept, you know.
Yeah.
I just love the concept. We're working with a guy at the moment who runs like a competitions company, and he's just starting out now, and he's doing he's raffling a house, a bit like Omei style.
Oh yeah.
So he's raffling like a house. He's raffling 3 cars, and then like an Apple bundle, like a iPad and laptop and phone and stuff.
Get him down to him.
Well, honestly, he's selling a stupendous amount of tickets. We're doing all the content for it, and so we're going up there on Friday to film the cars. We're filming the house. We're filming everything. So it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just unreal how much it's taken to do it.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's taken, you know, best part of £500,000 gamble, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's interesting what you said about he didn't really intend for the event to be like a money spinning thing. It wasn't like intended to be that. It was meant to just help businesses raise awareness.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about that, like, because obviously, did you say on the first one it wasn't really about making money, and this one's obviously not?
No.
Still.
So literally the first event, there was no profit made at all on the first event. In fact, I was out of pocket. But you know, that's on me. That was my choice to do the event. Obviously, you've got to pay for the venue. You know, tech man, DJ. What else was there? Marketing, your ads, or your flyers, or your distribution. What else was there? Everything that entails for the event. But that, you know, those costs covered. And then, you know, a little loss, that's fine. That was the first event. But with this second event, where we've grown, we've doubled the exhibitors, we're now able to donate a contribution of the ticket sales to charity, which is what I always wanted to do. So we've chosen 2 local charities. So it is James's Place, Merseyside, and Connor, who was our DJ. He's an ambassador for James's Place. And then the second one we've chose Rasa, Merseyside, which is Women's Sexual Violence and Rape charity, which was used by one of my very good friends, and she recommended it. So that they're the 2 chosen charities. So, yeah.
Unreal.
So the more tickets we do sell, the more money we can give to charity. And what I did want to say is, as well, on the day, if there's spaces left and there's tickets left for people to pay on the door, there'll be a QR code that they can scan, and the money will go straight to the charity.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So good.
Yeah.
So good. I'm not just saying this, I'm not blowing smoke up your arse. I genuinely admire what you've done, because we've kind of had similar like trajectories in our business over the last few years, and it's been amazing to see, really. I mean, I don't think I've heard anyone say any bad stuff about the brand. Like no one's been, everyone has always been complimentary about the clothes.
Yeah.
Our own experience has been amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone, I mean, like, you smashed the first events. Even though we were on holiday and couldn't get to it.
If we can come to this one.
We're in Barcelona. Funny enough, we're in Barcelona until the Saturday.
Yeah.
So the Sunday we'll get there.
You'll be there.
Yeah.
Oh no, that'll be great. Just about, yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly like I'm.
You've got loads of people involved. So Mark Waldron, he's taken over the community zone. So, you know, we'll do a speedy network, and he's got his own little thing planned for that. Lots of zones. You've got interactive zones. We've got reformer beds. We've got Pilates chairs. There's pad work that you can do with Carly, who's world championship boxer. Sisfit, Jasmine, you could do pad work with her.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave anyone out, so my brain's like this.
Yeah.
But
so don't go any further. We're going to tag everyone in anyway.
Okay.
To these videos and this podcast.
Yeah.
So we'll throw this out there, just to get more awareness on it, basically.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is maybe like an hour-long podcast, but obviously we'll chop this up into short form as well.
Yeah.
But all the mass has to be out there for people to sort of consume anyway. And
Yeah, I
hopefully,
bet.
there might be something we can do in terms of just like, you know, if there's a value add to be out there in terms of interviewing the exhibitors or interviewing guests or,
Yeah.
you know, people who are coming. Amazing. And we can stick that on our channel and stuff. So,
Yeah.
and across channels. So 100%. Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, but it was just old videos, really. I've not put anything on recently.
YouTube's hard work.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
And if you've got to film
the other way.
The other way.
Landscape. Got to film in landscape, yeah. But YouTube Shorts is like popping off now.
Yeah.
And it's funny, you know, because when we started, we were with the podcast, especially when we come here, like I was doing it before, it was more like a hobby, but when we started here, I was like, right, I'm really going to take the podcast seriously.
Yeah.
And really get it off the ground. And on YouTube, we were getting no one watching. No one was watching. Like,
it's where your audience is, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no one. Like I was putting stuff out there, and it was really, really soul destroying because, like, you might get like five people watching it. Yeah,
that's how I feel. Yeah.
I mean, to back that up, I've done so many exhibits and I've done so many events over the last 5 years where I might as well just not have been there, to be fair. You know what I mean? It was just like literally get 3 people coming in throughout the day.
Yeah.
To the point where it's not even worth your time. You got to really pick your battles. So I think it's really clever what you've done actually about having all like kind of niche topics and niche businesses with different subject masses in the same place.
Yeah, like within this, like you say, within the same space, but within the same sector, if you like.
Exactly.
So, and what I also make sure I don't duplicate brands. That's another pet hate of mine. You know, the amount of events I've gone into, and then there's another 5 activewear brands there or jewellery ones. Everyone, I'm not saying they're all selling the same thing, but there's like 5 people selling jewellery. It's not fair because people have paid money for a space, and it's hard to compete with something that looks similar, you know. So I'll make sure that I really do like cherry pick who's there and make sure I don't duplicate anyone. So and as well then, that means there's 29 different stalls for people to visit with all different values and things you can learn from them and try. Whereas though not like 4 of them being the same.
100%, yeah. 100%. Kate, thanks so much for coming on. I really appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me. I got here eventually.
You smashed it, yeah. I'm super excited for you. Like, I feel like this has just got legs to really like take off.
Yeah.
What I was saying about that raffle guy before, he's a really good guy. But he's essentially running ads with the content to sell a huge amount of tickets. And we're doing all that. We've partnered with Sue from So Socially to do event tickets. Sales.
Oh, yeah.
And there's what I've realised is there's a huge opportunity in events because it's like what we said about the communities. People love like sort of congregating with other similar people.
Yeah.
They just love it.
Yeah. It's finding your tribe, isn't it?
Yeah. So, I mean, we're selling tickets of that, and we're also going to be doing some ticket sales for Bunbury Food Festival. We might be actually organising that as well. Food and drink festival, and then there's loads of other cool stuff coming up. And for events like this, you're on an absolute winner. So yeah, as I said, super excited. If someone is watching this and wants to get involved with the event, or just yourself, or come into contact with yourself, where's the best place they can sort of do that? Where's the best place they can find you? And I'll put all the links around the video anyway.
So you can always get me on Instagram, and like I do all my own socials, so it's me who replies. Email info@lolastar.co.uk or DM on Instagram. You know, I'm lively on there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's all over it. But yeah,
I am now. I was just going to mention a little bit, just more of the event, just of a couple of people I didn't want to miss out. I just wanted to say, so it starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. fitness, wellness, community, just inviting everyone down there. We've got Marsh Lane Harriers who will be, they're taking the lead on a 5K run. Now and then we've also got other running clubs coming together. But yeah, so they'll be leading the run. That's 5K in Liverpool, 8:30, and then again we've got lots of interactive stations. We've got panel guest speakers, yoga, breath work. We've got Jerry Joseph, who's flying in from New York. He actually seen the first event, and wanted to come over.
Did I see that guy? Is that the black guy on Instagram?
Yeah. So he's seen the first event, and he's friends with Kel Fit, and he was like, "I need to be at that next event." Sorry, I can't do the American accent. So he's a fitness trainer, but he's a stuntman for all the big movies in America, for Fast and Furious and stuff like that.
He'd be a good person to interview.
Yeah, he will. Oh, he loves it. He's like, he wants everyone to be singing Jerry. Jerry. So we've all got to do that for him because he's flown 4,000 miles. So
isn't that
definitely going to make that happen.
I always think of it like, when you throw a pebble in the ocean.
Yeah.
And you skim it and it makes a ripple. That ripple effect of impact that people make.
Yeah.
Yes, you've said it's been stressful to organise. Yes, you've been mad busy. Everything else has been kind of put aside for this event.
Yeah.
But isn't that amazing that the ripple effect of all that hard work can get to America?
Yeah.
And he wants to come. Isn't that amazing?
I know. No, it is. It's honestly, it makes me really grateful and
should be very proud.
Happy.
You should be very proud. Because the more that it happens and the bigger it gets and the more impact that it has, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and I want that for everyone involved though, it's not just on me. I want everyone to get as much out of it as possible. And even if, we all need help, whether it be in business or in life. And all right, if you don't need help, then help someone else. It's about being a decent human being.
100%.
And just...
Leslie will kill me for saying this, but I think you'll probably end up outgrowing Boxpark.
The idea is to grow into it and then grow out of it.
I think you'll end up being in the M&S
It's got
Bank
potential to be huge.
Go in the M&S Bank Arena.
Yeah.
I can see it. I'm watching that. Not that I'm putting putting pressure on you to grow.
Yeah, Boxpark have been brilliant.
But it's
a
amazing.
Great venue.
I actually spoke to Leslie at the Power of a Woman event last week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I said to her, I've had this idea to put obviously a social media event on. But also I wanted to put a jiu-jitsu tournament on and have brands like yourselves coming and exhibiting while jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, that's it. So it's active so people can join in and try new things because it's, that's probably not something, I've never tried it, but if it's there and you can go, I can try it for 5 minutes, then people are more inclined to do that rather than going to, a studio where everyone's in all the gear and you haven't got a clue.
Definitely.
People aren't going to try it, but
100%. 100%. So watch this space. I'll put all the links, like you said, around this video. I'm going to get this out on Friday. Okay. So expect some content to go out over the next few days.
Thanks so much, Dave. Really appreciate it.
No, honestly, it's my pleasure. Anything I can do to assist in my own way, I will do.
Thanks. You're a star.
I'm always willing to support as best I can. But thank you. Appreciate it. And you smashed that. No pressure.